Hello, Conway High School.
Today is Friday, December 19th.
And you're watching the CHS Student News. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Peyton.
And here's your news. Okay, so this is the top stories of the year. And so first we're going to do local and school news. And we want to take a moment out to remember our dear friend Rachel Lewis, who sadly lost her life in an incident at Myrtle Beach Mall this past year.
Yeah, and our hearts and prayers are still going out to her family and friends. And the counselors are still open up for talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also want to take a moment to talk about Cindy Ellsbury, the superintendent who resigned this year.
Yeah, a lot of drama with that.
Yeah.
A lot of problems in
people talking about that.
in the district office.
Okay, so our top national/world news stories were first when President Barack Obama strictened the borders for Mexico. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
And would you consider that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a hot topic because some people like stricter borders, but really, basically what it was is people who came here from Mexico, if they've been here for 5 years and have a child, they're allowed to stay if they begin paying taxes. But other than that, you're supposed to be basically sent back to Mexico.
Yeah.
So that's a really hot topic.
But you got to think about the cartel also.
Reasons why they're coming.
Oh yeah. Are they doing it for Canada?
Canada's not as big of a situation because usually people are coming over from Canada are usually just visiting, but usually there's a lot of people coming from Mexico, and they think that they need to do something about that.
You got to think about Justin Bieber, though. Okay.
He came from Canada.
Of course, we have to talk about the Ferguson riots.
Yes, Ferguson, Missouri, as everyone may remember, there was an incident where obviously the citizens at least believed that the police had done something wrong against a citizen and caused a huge uproar from the citizens, and riots that are still going on today, I believe.
Right, and there's a lot of drama with the whole "I can't breathe" situation.
Yeah, same situation that happened in the same time period, but in New York, an officer that believed to be choking citizens even when he was showing no restraint, and that caused other riots of such.
Yeah, and a lot of athletes are speaking out about this. This is kind of surprising.
Next, this is one of my favorite stories personally, if you're into science and that kind of field. In Moscow, Russia, they found a baby mammoth preserved almost perfectly, which they didn't think they'd find since they've been believed to be extinct for over 12,000 years now.
Wow.
And also, they put it on display in Moscow, and they didn't believe that there'd be any blood left in it. When the science discovered that there were lots of blood left in it, they said that they could actually clone the woolly mammoth back into existence. What do you think about that?
Do you think that the clone would be some messed up?
It's hard to decide because they've cloned animals before. They've cloned lambs and sheep, but would it be dangerous or risky to try this? And it's somewhat of a moral decision as well, as whether they should not mess with nature.
It might be like the Planet of the Apes, and they take over the whole world and kill everybody.
Could be, but they would have to keep it keep it in containment until they realize that it's safe or not. So they haven't decided on that or not yet.
This isn't lambs we're messing with here.
No, this is a woolly mammoth. We don't know how they would act. We haven't ever been around them.
Right. Okay. A recent top story was Obama recognizing Cuba as a country.
Yes, the United States has not recognized Cuba as a country for a long time now.
Yeah.
And so basically, people from Cuba could not travel over here. We could not go there because of their leader,
Fidel Castro.
Yeah, Fidel Castro. I'm sorry. Castro, they did not believe that he was responsible enough to handle that. So, but now that he is no longer leading, Barack Obama thinks that we could be able to connect with them again.
I hope that works out. This is a big story right now, and it is causing a lot of problems, a lot of issues. But the interview
The movie.
The
Such a really
movie.
good movie. Yes.
Yes, is being canceled in all movie theaters now.
This is very recent, actually. But even though it's just talking about a movie, it's more serious than that because it's showing signs of the United States actually giving in to terrorist threats.
Yeah.
And even though it took about $4 million to make this movie, which is not that much in Hollywood world, but still it took the time out of the actors' lives, and regardless of it's a comedy or not, it is a piece of art. It is a movie.
Right.
And
Freedom of speech.
because of what threats that were made, they canceled the movie entirely.
Yeah, I'm so upset about this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, for the last time in 2014, we're going to go ahead and send it over to the Club and Guidance Report.
Hey Conway, here's your Club and Guidance news. Attention seniors, scholarships are being posted on the Conway High School webpage under the Guidance tab. Now back to Matt Payton.
Now for the weather.
Hey Conway, I'm Julia,
I'm Jake.
and we're here with your weather forecast. Today's high is 56 degrees.
Tonight's low is 41 degrees.
Tomorrow's high is 50 degrees.
On Christmas Eve, there will be a low of 36 degrees, and on Christmas Day, accept sunshine and a low of 42. The top pick for this year's major weather would have to be the ice storm in February. It occurred from the 10th to the 14th.
This ice storm hit our county and affected all who lived in this area.
It created 1,841 tons of storm debris and knocked out power due to thousands across the state.
Horry County reported 90% of the 1,400 miles of county roads were partially blocked after the storm, and 40% of those were completely blocked.
For Horry County schools, we were out of school for 4 days.
Tough storm. That's all for your weather, Conway. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Now over to Marcus and Jameer with sports.
What's up, Conway?
I'm Nick.
And I'm Jimmy. And here with your Conway High School sports news.
Last night, JV Wrestling won against Waccamaw and Carolina Forest.
Varsity won against Waccamaw 37-33.
Now here with your biggest sports news of the year. First, girls tennis went far into the playoffs.
Cross country had two of the top runners in the state, Shane Mooney and Kenya Smith.
Wrestling team won a regional championship. All right, here Conway, we're here with the biggest sports news of the year. First, girls tennis went far into the playoffs.
Cross country had two of the top runners in the state, Shane Mooney and Kenya Smith.
Wrestling team won a regional championship.
Grant Holmes drafted #1 for the LA Dodgers.
And the newest signed college athletic scholarships were Akeem Coles and Sam Hall.
That's it for your news, Conway.
We're out.
Thanks, guys. Now for the feature of the day.
Hi, this is Demisha
and Bria
with your Tiger News feature of the day.
The new year brings some of us opportunity to set new goals to make ourselves better.
If you're one of the thousands who set New Year's resolutions, then here are some tips to help you succeed.
Realize that New Year's Day is just another day and that making resolutions on this day is no different from making a resolution on any other day.
Set small attainable goals.
Write down your resolutions.
Focus on... I messed up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Focus on one at a time.
Use positive language rather than negative demands when thinking about doing your resolution.
Make the change a gradual one.
Get some support.
Review your progress.
Build on your resolutions.
Celebrate small milestones along the way.
Good luck, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, Conway High School.
Now back to Matt and Peyton.
All right, now we're going to send it over to some Christmas wishes and memories for the year.
best gift I've given for Christmas was when I took my mom to Mexico to see her parents, and we went for about a week, and she loved it. And we had good food, we went to the beach, and that was the best time of our lives, I think, for her as well, because she hadn't seen her parents for over 10 years. So it was a good experience to take her.
Going to the Christmas party with my entire family.
My favorite Christmas gift I've ever gotten is from like when I was 7 and I got my first electrical scooter.
I think my favorite Christmas memory when I was 6, we had a huge blizzard in Pennsylvania, and after we opened all our presents, our dad ran outside with me and my brother, and he helped us dig out an igloo against our back porch, and we spent a lot of the day in there. It's a good memory that I have with my family.
My crazy Christmas tradition is, I think, my uncle, he dresses like Santa Claus and walks on the roof to scare all the little kids.
But for Christmas, I want to sit on Santa Claus' lap and tell him everything I want for Christmas.
I remember one year, it was like 08, 09, and it was Christmas, right? And I went in my mom and daddy's bedroom because I couldn't sleep. So I went in there and I put my hands under the pillow and I pulled out a Wii remote and I put it back real quick and I walked out and I knew it was good for Christmas.
My favorite Christmas memory is this one time I got to spend Christmas with everyone in my family.
All right, thanks for watching. I'm Peyton.
And for the last time in 2014, I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.
Christmas peace. I need a song.